an amazing squad on FIFA 16, link is in the description for cheap and safe coins. Hey guys, my name is Suti and welcome to another Road to Glory series episode. We are at 83 wins in a row. The challenge is to get 100 wins in a row without losing. And if you are able to win 4 matches again today and win the unbeaten Division 1 title for the 4th time in a row, I believe, then we will get ridiculously close. But it does mean that we have to win all matches today and then we will be really close to the 100 wins in a row challenge. But maybe it's gonna end this episode. I'm not gonna tell you yet, but the last match from this episode is gonna be really hard and we're gonna find out if we can continue our way to the 100 wins in a row in the last part of this video. But now we are playing against Man City again. We're gonna select the players ourselves at the throw-in because we don't want to lose that ball. It got us a goal in the last episode playing the throw-in like this, and in this episode it's gonna turn out to give us the goal again. Face of dribbling to fake shot combination, ball roll on top of that, just like in last video, is gonna get us the goal. So 1-0 very quickly in the match. We want to expand this lead. We want to get a 2-0 lead. A 1-goal lead is always very uncomfortable. Again, face dribbling to fix that combination by the feint, ball roll that in, but we miss it from there with Modric. And if you do not score yourself, you will often get punished. And again, I'm gonna concede a bullshit goal. A free kick from the midline is gonna end up in the back of the net. I don't know. I don't think you can do much about them, but the opponent takes a bad first touch. We decide to leave the man on the wing open and apply the pressure on the ball. Because of that, we take the ball, nice chip pass into Bale. Can we finish? We try to do the no-touch dribbling, then go back to the outside, beats the opponent. We first made him believe we were gonna cut inside, and opponents always already believe you are gonna cut inside. If you make them believe that even more and then ball that back outside, that made us beat him there. And as you can see, the opponent was blocking the passing lanes quite well when we were trapped on the wing, but in the end we do find the space at Benzema. Purpose pin that in, ball roll again for the better angle, and we're gonna win that match with 3-1. Well deserved, I think, and that goal of his was just a lucky goal as well. Next opponent against Bayern Munich. We apply the counter attack. We get the ball to our striker Ronaldo. Beat the opponent with just some sprinting with the right analog. Then do the turning trick from my dribbling tutorial. And I can't believe we missed from there actually. Should have been the 1-0 already. But we do not get it. So let's just keep applying the pressure because we do want to have the lead. We keep applying the pressure and the opponent gets stuck on the wing. We always try to force our opponents to the sideline. And once they are on the sideline, that's when you can trap them. And we got the ball back with some pressure. Do the scoop in here with Bale. We get 1-on-1. But again, an insane save from Neuer. So already a couple of big opportunities, but not a goal yet. And again, we apply the pressure, and this time the opponent is gonna get punished. We chip that onto Bale. 1-1 with the goalkeeper. We keep an eye on the radar. We see the goalkeeper is coming out, and therefore we have plenty of time to chip that. And this match turned out to be a difficult one. We only win that with 1-0 actually, but we did win it. So we are still on our way to 100 wins in a row challenge. Next match against Real Madrid. Always hard to play. I've selected myself of course as well because I believe they are the best team. Other people pick Barcelona or maybe Bayern, but it's all down to personal preference. We attack the back line, pass it back into Benzema, but again Benzema is a little too slow. Happens a lot. Maybe a lot of the times when I give a pass into Benzema like that, he takes a long time before he shoots actually, but it's still 0-0. And in the second half we are finally gonna get the lead. Nice pass into James for the 1-0. But then we concede a free kick, and we see again that the Real Madrid goalkeeper is not that great on FIFA, and we concede that shot with the right foot of Bale in the corner of the goalkeeper actually. He should have saved that, but it's 1-1 again, and again I'm gonna concede a goal from a set piece. But we do want to win this match, so we do the turning trick from a dribbling tutorial. A lot of skill moves there as well, but in the end all we get is a corner kick. But let's try and score from this corner kick then. We cross it in with Modric after some nice face of dribbling, but the strikers are unable to get on the end of that cross. It was an excellent cross, but we do apply the pressure right again, get that ball into Benzema, punish our opponent for that, and we get the lead again, which we do deserve. Face of dribbling to fix that combination doesn't beat the opponent this time, but we already knew to who he was gonna pass. We blocked that, get the ball back, fake shot, drag back, ball roll, sorry, should have been a goal, but we do score that in the rebound, but then that turned out to be offside. But Ronaldo should have scored that in the first place. So again, only a tight win. It's not going to be the best episode ever, and this last match is going to be the most difficult of them all maybe. But we do the fake shot stop here with Modric. The ball gets to Benzema, nice shot, but not a goal obviously. And in the 30th minute we need to pass it back all the way to the goalkeeper. We're gonna use from my how to beat high pressure tutorial the dummy to beat the high pressure there, and then we're gonna try to set up the counter attack. We beat the high pressure, now it's time to counter attack. Face of dribbling, quick direction changes, try to get the ball to Bale, but he just didn't get to that, he got close but just didn't get to there. Then a fake shot to fake drag back combination is gonna get us the goal, just like in the easy goal tutorial. The fake drag back in the center of the box is gonna get us the lead in this match, which we did deserve. And now we're going to use from a dribbling tutorial the turning trick, get that ball into Modric, to beat the opponent with the scoop turn and some face of dribbling, again pass it back into James. Let's do the drag back goal trick, but that shots get blocked. But we do get the corner kick, of course, ball with Modric. Usually try to go for a dribble, but this time we actually get intercepted quite quickly. But we do the drag back with James, sprinting trick, ball roll it in, and maybe I should have passed it across the goal for the tap in, but I decided to go for the shot this time, and we almost got the goal because of that. Nice there, the back covering technique from my defending tutorial. Always the best way to defend if opponents are in the corner over there. Always use the back covering technique in that situation. We open up the play to the other side to Carvajal, who was in a lot of space. The opponent is very focused on blocking passes, so I decided to go for a little dribble there with Carvajal, get that ball into Bale, now accelerate with the no touch dribbling, sprinting boost, ball roll it in, attack the gap, and that is an amazing save by Ronaldo. Ridiculous, come on, that is 100% a goal, and Ronaldo is gonna save that. That was ridiculous. And I know I don't believe in scripting, I know a lot of you do, but if there is any scripting, then in this match it's certainly not with me, because here again we're gonna hit the post, we're gonna miss the rebound. Very unlucky in this match. We probably deserve maybe 3 to 4 goals already. And you know, if you're not gonna score yourself, then EA is gonna fuck you over even more, because the first shot from him goes in, and yep, we're gonna concede another set piece. Now I conceded 4 goals this episode, which is a lot for me, but 3 of those goals were set pieces, but we do finally get the equalizer there in the 75th minute. That means we still have a good 50 minutes to still get the lead, to still get that win, because it's really ridiculous that we're not leading this match with all these opportunities, and given that the opponent only had 1 long shot and 1 set piece, which both went in, but the ball ends up back at Bale. He scored it, and in the last minute I have to decide to do this. It's not a nice strategy, but I just felt we needed to take the red card. It was the last minute. He was turning back anyway, so I'm quite sure he wouldn't have scored that anyway, but we didn't want to take any risk, and we went for the red card that then took the professional win there. So tight matches all these episodes, but we do have another time 4 wins, and that means the 100 wins in a row is getting really close, guys. But that is the end of this episode. Make sure to drop a comment down below what you think about all this. Make sure to drop a like as well if you enjoyed. My name is Suti. See you next time.